Rosa says, hello everybody. Hi. She's not allowed up on the counter, although she does go up all the time anyway, right? This is what I'm unboxing today. This is the Masterpiece Blackarachnia. Black Widow is her Japanese name, since the Masterpieces are from Japan, which is the second Predacon of the Masterpiece line. I have had this for a little while, but I want to finish moving before I open it for obvious reasons. You know, the more protection during a move, the better, right? So, let us have a look. Okay, so here we go. There's Blackarachnia. One of the most popular characters from Beast Wars. Definitely one with a lot of character evolution over the 3 seasons. Don't mind the occasional meowing. That's, what's the matter? I'm trying to do a video. Okay, so let's take a look. Okay. Oh, hi. See, like I said, she sometimes just comes up here even though she knows she's not allowed. Well, get it out of your system. What do you see in there, huh? See anything fun? Come on, baby. It's time to go. So here she is. Ooh. So it's worth noting that she's a little flimsy, actually. And her one of her legs just came off right away. So that's not great. Ooh-wee. But it's fixable. It's fixable. Okay, so she kind of looks like a dead spider right now. Ugh. So there you go. There she is. You know, from a distance, could look pretty creepy. Let's get a nice close-up shot. Yeah, so I gotta say, out of the masterpieces I've gotten so far, this beast mode is definitely the weakest. And I think that's no surprise to anyone who's keeping track of these things. You can kind of see a lot of the kibble in the abdomen there. It's a very oddly shaped to the back. A lot of kibble at the bottom. Her face is cool. Her face is pretty show accurate. But all in all, a little bit disappointing on the beast mode front. But I did kind of know that going in, although seeing it in person, it emphasizes it a little bit more. To be fair, though, it was an impossible task. The way that the show made her, it just wasn't really possible to create in a toy. I don't think. Just the way that she's so slender, and I think it's a pretty tough situation that they're in. And I guess this was the best they could do. I mean, otherwise I completely trust the Masterpieces for creating very show accurate designs. So. This is probably the best Blackarachnia you can get. Although I gotta say, the Kingdom one looks pretty good too. Let's see what else we get. So, of course, gotta have one of these, one of her grappling hooks. These are a staple to the character. Completely Predacon symbol, of course. Gotta have that. Oh, what do we have in here? This is a spare face. Let's get a nice little, yeah. There we are. This is her spare face, I guess. A very neutral expression. Oh, we have another one. This one has a green eye, so I think this makes it under Tarantulas' control. Too late. Goodbye, Optimus. Yeah. That was my weakest Tarantulas impression yet. So there we go. We have a couple options for the face. Another one of these. I don't know why we have 2. Maybe one's the missile, one's the grappling hook. We got some webs. We have enough web for a proper full circular web. So that's easy enough to build. And I'm not sure. I think this is just kind of where the web builds onto. Like something like that. Yeah. Okay, and we have a bit more in here. Aha, yes, it comes with that little visor from Other Voices, where she plugs into Tarantula's brain. Which, I tell you, I don't recommend it. So that's something I would never do. Okay, so here we go. Looks like she comes with a baseboard, something to kind of prop her up on, which, I may or may not use. Of course, one of those cool cards. There it is. Gives a lot of stats in Japanese, and naturally, it's got to come with the instructions. Again, all in Japanese, so I just have to go by the visuals, which I usually find my way around anyway. Sometimes it takes me a little longer, but that is okay. So here's what we got. I'm going to transform her, which will take a little while, and get back to you in a second. Here she is, Blackarachnia. So as you see, the robot mode is definitely quite show accurate. That's the compromise the beast mode made. It looked a lot worse, so this could look a lot better. And so she's got her normal self all dolled up. It's pretty good. She feels a little more flimsy than I think some of her other counterparts, but that's just because she's just generally smaller. So I think that's just a repercussion of the fact that it is less plastic. It's just going to be not as sturdy because it's not as thick. So let's clear out some of the space here. She does get a gun. I already installed the little hook into it, so that can fit in her hand if she so desires. There we go. That'll probably require a little fin dangling to get it just right, but that's okay. As you see, pretty good. This took me like way less time. The transformation compared to most Masterpieces, Beast Wars Masterpieces, was super easy. I mean, I spent a long time on Dinobot and Megatron. This one I spent like 15 minutes, maybe 20, just to make sure I got it right, and there we are. Again, with it being more delicate, the legs do fall off quite a bit, so I have to be very careful of how I move those around. Yeah, I do not want to lose any legs, so that is okay. Here we are. Here's Blackarachnia. Yeah, it's pretty good. Let's get a bit of a size comparison thing happening. Okay, so here she is, Blackarachnia. So I wanted to do a bit of a size comparison compared to a couple of the Masterpieces. I'm not going to do them all because I did that in the last one with Megatron, and so I'm just going to show you a couple of size comparisons. For example, her beside Cheetor, because he's the next smallest one so far. Again, we don't have a rat trap yet, so he would be the best comparison as far as like who her size peers are, and as far as Predacons go, Quick Strike would probably be the other smallest. So as you see, she is just a little bit shorter than Cheetor, but what's of note also, she's much just tinier. He's got a bigger build, which makes sense because, he's a cheetah, not a spider. So totally understandable how they could go toe-to-toe and kind of be at a bit of a stalemate, kind of like in the Spark. But I also want to pull up Megatron because he's the biggest, and so she's the smallest, he's the biggest, just to sort of show where that's at. And there you go. So as you see, he just towers over her, kind of emphasizing why her intelligence is her greatest ally. Although she does have a lot of firepower, a lot of cool gadgets and stuff like that, the fact that, she can outsmart Megatron quite a bit of the time is really definitely, this emphasizes why that is to her advantage. And thus, this finishes my Beast Wars Masterpiece collection for the time being. I have them all now. I don't know who's going to come out next, but really, any Season 1 characters are good in my book. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. Be sure to keep an eye on the channel. A lot's going to happen pretty soon. Thank you so much. Have a great day.